Ever since the 1843 murder trial of Daniel McNullen, who fatally shot and killed Edward Drummond while suffering from paranoid delusions, the insanity defense has been one that's widely debated. Even more recently, John Hinckley was acquitted of his crime in his attempt to assassinate Ronald Reagan because of pleading the insanity defense.
Paul, I'm going to give you some tests to assess your mental condition. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Now, do I have your consent to share the results of the test?
Mommy's mad at me because I made a boom on a rug.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Good.
Okay.
Huh?
Paul, I have 10 cards, each with a picture of an ink blot on it. Okay? Here's the first card. Now look at it and tell me what you see.
I see a bat. A bat or a weasel.
A bat or a weasel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bat weasel.
Huh. Do you see anything else?
Just a pussy with teeth.
Hey, partner. What cases we got today?
Well, we got this crazy girl who broke a cashier's arm at Burger King. Again. But she's now claiming insanity. She says that when anyone mentions the word napkin, she goes crazy.
What are these dirtbags gonna think of next to get us in jail time?
You know, she could be telling the truth.
Are you kidding me, man? Everybody knows complete insanity you're faking. You know what, Miss Morris? I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think you're just afraid of prison. I think if I said that word, nothing would happen.
No, don't.
You know, it looks like you have something there. Do you possibly need
No,
a napkin?
No!
That was the worst case of acting I've ever seen. Everyone can see through this. Napkin, 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 napkin. Napkin, napkin.
She's dead.
Do you have the income to hire an attorney on your own?
Does it look like it?
I don't know, sir. I don't
Damn it.
have any idea. I just ask that you answer my questions. Are you currently employed?
No.
Do you want me to screen you for an attorney?
No.
You gonna hire your own?
I don't need one.
Mr. Jones, I never advise anyone to go into court regardless of the charge without an attorney. Do you want to be screened for an attorney?
I don't care.
Mr. Jones.
The research also supports that it may not be worth pleading insanity. The research results indicate that defendants will overall serve less time in jail if incarcerated rather than if they plead guilty by reason of insanity and are hospitalized. The study conducted shows that it may not be as advantageous for criminals to plead not guilty by reason of insanity as it is commonly believed. If the court accepted the not guilty by reason of insanity plea, the defendant was more likely to be hospitalized. The experimenters also found that if the plea was unsuccessful, the defendant may even receive a less severe form of detention. This research supports that pleading insanity does not always work for criminals as it is commonly believed and does not work as an alternative to being incarcerated.
In fact, our research shows that most people who plead insanity are in fact not faking mental illness. They're telling the truth. According to one study, everyone in the city of Baltimore who pled insanity in the year 1991, in fact, were suffering from some mental illness. And our court systems are usually very accurate when it comes to diagnosing people, and they usually agree with the psychiatrist.
This is how it's been. He sings for a while, and then he goes completely catatonic.
Mm-hmm. And you did a neurological workup?
Yep, no tumors, no seizures, no sign of stroke.
Paul, if you're faking Paul, I'm gonna know. When I was a resident, we used to play with the catatonics. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Well, I don't think he's faking. I don't think he's smart enough.